This Aussie crooner has had a share of collaborations and is now proud to officially have his very own debut album. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton and welcome to WatchMojo.com. And today our host Stephanie gets a chance to sit down with Daniel Merriweather.
How would you say Love and War is different from the 5th season, which is basically an unreleased or at least not commercially released album of yours?
I mean, it's funny because that album was never really an album, it was just 12 songs I'd made. And then I think I said to my friend one day, I'm going to call this album the 5th season when I was 19 years old, and now it's written in press releases and bios. I can't even remember making a decision that it was actually a finished album. I think there's a difference between an album and a bunch of songs, but you know, Love and War is an actual, you know, it's an album.
Nothing gonna change if nobody's gonna wake up and start asking who's in charge.
I was wondering if you could tell me how you hooked up with Ronson. When did you guys meet? How did he, become familiar with your music?
I was in Melbourne making songs. I made this demo. Some guy from a record company gave it to him, I think, and asked him what he thought of it. You know, we just got along really well. Musically, we connected and we just kept in touch. I mean, we don't talk anymore. It's, everything sort of ended in bad terms. You know, he is just an arsehole. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking, we're getting married in November. Record companies made this whole idea that you wave this magic wand and this super producer will come and make this artist and these songs will appear. But really it's just about having fun with your mates, and that's what we did. We got in the studio with the Dap Kings and I wrote a bunch of songs and he produced it.
I know that you've opened for acts such as Kanye West and Justin Timberlake, but you've also headlined your own shows. So I was wondering, what have you learned from these experiences?
Justin Timberlake got followed around by literally 50 or 60 people and hair and makeup people at all times. It was sort of like parting the Red Sea just to get a handshake from the guy. But going on tour with Kanye West was incredible because he's like a real showman. He's giving it every ounce of him, you know what I mean? And that was actually really kind of inspiring to watch.
I was wondering if you had a dream collaboration, or who would you like to work with next?
I really want to sleep with Natalie Imbruglia. So maybe I'd like to collaborate with her on music. Maybe that'd be a good entry.
I actually wanted to talk to you about why you point blank admitted that you do cocaine.
Well, this is the thing, right? I was taken out of context when I said that, but I've never been one to kind of not talk about my past. You know what I mean? Always been very open with having a criminal record and getting into trouble as a kid, and I think that was taken out of context.
You did the cover of the song by the Smiths. So, I mean, did you feel pressure to do that?
Nah, because I wasn't really a Smiths fan when I did it. So I didn't know that there was all these sort of daffodil-wearing people from Manchester ready to kill me or at least threaten to stab me in the neck. But it ended up happening that way. Morrissey said he liked it, so that was all I care about.
Thank you so much.
No worries, thank you. Nice to meet you.